Welcome to FSP Live with Reggie and Tony, where we spend time with the GOATs of the insurance industry, the greatest of all time, true legends, Hall of Famers, who together protected over 100,000 New Yorkers and their families with the Family Security Plan. Don't put this show on autopilot, folks. Keep your hands firmly on the wheel. Hello, Reggie Lewis. Hello, Tony Williams.
Hello there.
How you doing, buddy?
Welcome to FSP Live. Well, today we're going to talk about community. Community is such a great word when it comes to everything that we do and what you've done for so long. But it actually gets bigger and bigger and bigger as we sort of zoom out. So let's take a look at the largest group of community that we work with. And that, I would say, is the credit union community.
Yes.
So what does it mean to you to be part of the credit union community for so long, for 36 years?
To me, working with an organization that actually believe in people.
People helping people, they
Yes,
say it all the time.
exactly.
Yes.
People helping people. It's a great place to be, great place to work, good employees, and good members
They
also.
care about people.
They care deeply, deeply, deeply. It means a lot. And the people that comes down there, you could see from their attitude and their behavior that they feel a sense of belonging, that they're part of something. And it means a lot. You can actually separate the municipal credit union from other banks. You go to a regular bank, the way people are treated is totally different the way they treat when they come to the MCU. Also, coming to MCU, there's so many other things that they could easily get there that they can't get at the other bank in terms of loans. Well, they could get a loan out of the bank, but I'm talking in terms of the interest rates and things like that the MCU provide for them.
It's great to be part of the credit union community.
And Tony could
In actual
attest
fact,
to that.
a lot of people look forward to being a member of the credit union. And the good part about it is that once you work for the city, if you work for any of the city agencies, federal agencies, a couple of private companies, and state agencies, they all look for, even though they have an account with other banks, they all want to be a member of the credit union because once they have what they call the direct deposit, whereby you have your money directly deposited into your account. And the good thing about it with the credit union is if you have a direct deposit, actually, if you remember, Reggie, they get their money a day before they get paid. So people love that. You know what?
And remember, though, prior to the direct deposit being initiated, there used to be a payroll deduction.
In actual
back
fact,
in the 80s.
Yes, that actually they still do
That
that.
time, all these things that you have now wasn't around. The credit union actually brought that in. A payroll deduction where a part of their paycheck comes to the bank.
Well, you know, when you think about credit unions versus the banks, credit unions are owned by the members. And that's why they call themselves members.
Exactly.
How do you think it feels for the membership to be part of the ownership of the financial institution?
Because what it is, the members make believe that they actually own something, because this is my bank. This is the way they refer to the credit union. This is my bank. In other words, they have shares. Like if you see most of the other commercial bank, they call their savings account or checking account. At the credit union, they call it shares because you actually you own part of the
institution,
membership.
sure.
In other words, they even have anytime they have their board of elections, they send letters to the members, making them feel this is your bank.
And they can vote.
Yeah, if you want, you can contest.
Participate in all that.
Exactly.
Yes.
And also, because of the services they provide for their members, most like Reggie said, as far as the rich is concerned, hardly can you go, if you want to buy a car.
It's very competitive. Yes.
Very. The car dealer or the salesperson over there, the first thing they will ask you, are you a member of the credit union?
Of course.
Because they know you're going to get the best
rates
rate
are the
from
best.
them. Exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
So now you've got this 150 million member credit union community, and then we go to not such a small community in New York City.
Wow.
New York City with 8-9 million people.
Wow.
It's a community, though.
It is.
What makes New York a community?
I mean, they have so much diversity that it doesn't matter what part of the world you come from. There was somebody in your community, little community that you came from that's in New York. So even though, I mean, we come from Africa, we have the little African here, you have the Italians. I mean, it doesn't matter what part of the country you're from. New York is there. And they're so welcoming that, they make it easier. I mean, you feel that you belong.
And don't forget the food.
Oh, yeah.
When you go to New York, there's nothing you can't find. You want Italian food, you got it. Chinese, you have Vietnamese.
That's right.
African food.
How about any time of day?
Any time of the
24
day.
hours.
That's right.
Still, remember?
So,
that never sleeps.
Yeah, that's the thing about New York, though. So the culture itself, all part of the things that people bring from different part of the world, they bring it with them when they come to New York State.
Yes.
When they come to New York, then they will come to New York City itself.
So what's interesting is when you think about this community and how strong it is, and there are times when New York had to stand up. Obviously we talk about 9/11. What was that like? What's New York like?
They come together. Everybody comes together. I mean,
it was a sad day.
It was a very sad day.
I vividly remember that day. I still can never forget that day in the back of my mind.
We were at work. We were at work.
Actually,
remember?
I was going. I told my supervisor I was going to run down to the dental office. I was driving to the dental office when the first plane hit, and I was listening to my boy on Howard Stern, because I usually listen to this guy called Howard Stern.
Oh,
that
yeah.
time.
We all know Howard Stern.
In the morning, and they thought it was an accident. They said it was an accident.
I'll tell you one story, because mine was actually very close to it, because the branch at the credit union in the Bronx, next to it is a fire department. And this fire department unit actually went there. They're one of the special unit, and 5 of them died. 5 of the people that come to the credit union every day that I know died, because this is the credit union. Next door is the fire department. 5 of them died.
So in the days and months and weeks that followed, what was New York like standing back up?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
it was hard initially, but after, when they
came together.
And all that.
Yeah.
everybody was coming from different parts of the country to
help.
Yes.
So you've got New York, tough place, community,
resilient,
food, resilience. Anywhere in the world you can find a home.
Yes.
And then you've got the Family Security Plan policyholders, the FSP community.
Yes.
What binds people who are all insurance policyholders?
Well, that's what we just talked about, being in New York, being part of the whole culture, everything in it, the food, the whole thing is all in all. They come down, they have their money in the MCU. They come down there to do their transaction. When they come down there, they have people like me, Tony, and the rest of the Security Mutual family security plan, waiting for them, talk to them about the product.
Right.
We'll let them know what we have for them. And, that's how it is.
And they're making decisions.
Actually,
what kind of decisions are they making?
Actually, the most important thing about it, because even though they might have another policy with another company, the mere fact that they can come to the bank or come to the credit union and see people that, okay, you know what, if I have any questions, or maybe I just had a baby, or I just get married, there's always somebody there.
The communication is what you're able to have with the Family Security Plan community.
Exactly.
That you don't get in other types of situations.
You don't. That alone makes them feel comfortable that, this company must be doing real solid something for them.
Yes, and they're always there.
Yeah.
Don't forget now, the key word is that these guys are always there. Any day, Monday through Friday, even Saturday, when the MC open, you're still going to see the rep of the family.
That's such a great point. Reggie, you're right.
There.
That's how the community feels like it's together, because it can rely on it can rely on the presence of the Family Security Plan.
You don't feel alone. Somebody's there for you.
Even though if you're not there physically, they can even make a call and go to our service department, and they're just as good as being on the floor. And anytime they need something done, they can always come back to us. We're right there to service them.
Well, speaking of us, that's you two, Reggie and Tony, who together, I mentioned earlier, have protected over 100,000 lives. Now that's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. It's every day. It's doing what you do every single day. But there's a community that you built. This community knows you. They like you. They trust you. What's that feel like?
Well, that's why I'm here today. I want to expand on that. I don't want it to just be that alone. Even though I'm retired.
No, you are not retired.
Okay.
That's why you're here today. It's because you're not retired. Don't you say that.
I'm trying to talk to them.
You're not there in person, but you're still here.
Exactly.
That what it is, what they've been doing for what we've been doing for the last 36 years, 37 years, we still have an opportunity to expand and do more.
It doesn't stop.
It
Oh,
never
that's a
stop.
good idea.
I
I like
stop.
that.
Never
They have
stops.
to bring their friends. Bring their referrals. I'm always going to emphasize on that. They need to let other people know that they have this opportunity that they've had for so long, and they want to extend it to friends, friends, cousins, and sisters and brothers that could enjoy the same opportunity that they had. That's the whole
The trust that they have. There's no better way to have a conversation, to have communication, than to extend that trust that they have with you, with the family security plan, to the people they love.
Exactly.
Yes, exactly. And we're working on something whereby we're going to be seeing you guys shortly, and you're going to see me live. Even though if you come to the branch now, Tony's not there, Reggie's not there.
That's true.
You'll be seeing me shortly because I'm looking forward to seeing you as well.
Well, that's the whole point. We are putting together the most amazing comeback of Reggie and Tony.
Yeah, we'll be there live.
Today we talked a lot about community.
Yes.
We talked about the largest community of the credit union members around the country. We talked about New York City. We talked about the FSP policyholders, the Family Security Plan policyholders, and of course, we go right to your community, those folks that know you, like you, trust you. But there's more. And you all have, this is fantastic news that what we're doing is putting together a FSP Live, the first ever live event. It's going to be in Brooklyn. It's going to be in your home, Reggie.
Yes.
We'll be there.
We'll
be there.
You think you can fill it? Can we fill it?
I'm looking forward to all these people coming out to Tillery.
How many people? It's
Tillery, as many people can
Let's pack it in. Let's pack it
October
in.
26th.
Let's pack it in.
Put it in your
Yeah,
calendar. The
please do.
Tillery Hotel in Brooklyn.
Please don't come alone.
That's right.
Make
Do
sure
not
you
come
bring one or
Bring
two or
somebody.
three.
Put it in your calendar.
Yes.
October 26th. Thank you, Reggie. Thank you, Tony. And thank you all for listening.
See you there.
Absolutely.
Bye.
Hi, everybody. This is Anthony Williams.
Hi, everybody. It's me, Reggie Lewis.
After 36 years of being part of your family, I know you guys miss me, and of course I miss you.
The whole idea is to grow this entire family. The same product you enjoy all these years, I want to extend the same courtesy to your friends and neighbors.
And you don't have to wait too long before we get back together. I'll be coming to Brooklyn with my buddy Reggie on the 26th of October.
Tillery Hotel, downtown Brooklyn.
And of course, I want you to bring your whole community. And the most important thing, I want you to be there because I will be there.
And I will be there.
See you soon.